Hey, it's David Baer, and in this video, we're going to take a look at the book called Play Bigger, which is all about the concept of category design. This is sort of a new variation on the theme of positioning a business, finding a way to separate yourself, distinguish your business from others in the market. It's kind of like niching, but a little bit different in that it really addresses a broader area than just who you're focusing on. So I want to start off here inside ChatGPT by talking about what the contents of the book are. I'm going to ask it to just define the core ideas in the book Play Bigger about category design. And I want it to do this because I want it to help us understand some of the core vocabulary. So it's going to talk about category creation, and it defines that. Category king, sort of the leader, the preeminent position taker in a category. They have this concept in the book of Magic Triangle. Now, here's the reason I wanted to do this, because in the next prompt I'm going to share these ideas: a point of view, a lightning strike, and there was one other I thought I saw. Category life cycle is really not what I was looking for, but these are all concepts that appear in the book. And as we go through the next step in what I'm about to show you, there's some specific nomenclature like lightning strike that I want to make sure you understand. So a lightning strike is a well-orchestrated event or campaign designed to create a moment in time where the category's point of view is launched into the market's consciousness. So what is the point of view? Well, the notion of the point of view is critical in category design. It's a narrative that articulates a company's vision for a new category, why it matters, and how the category will change the customer's world. The point of view is used to evangelize the new category to all stakeholders, including customers, the media, and even employees. Now, if I wanted to get a little bit more detail on this, I could say, explain, give me, 3 examples of a point of view, or give me 5 examples of lightning strikes and what point of view they were helping to, get out into the market. But I'm not going to do that right now. I really just want to sort of give you a sense of how you can do this with pretty much any book that you'd like, and to then infuse that into some of your business activities. So I'm now going to drop a pretty big prompt here, which is going to ask for additional sort of detail regarding the content to Play Bigger for whatever type of business we decide to put in here. And so I've given it some instructions about how I want it to lay out the results, and I'm going to drop in a type of business that I'm now looking for some help based on the ideas in Play Bigger to define the category and to sort of tell me what should I do, or what is an option for me to pursue when it comes to this particular business. So I'm making a business up that we're going to drop in here. We're going to call it a financial planning firm in Portland, Oregon. Current clients include many former timber executives, spelled wrong, by the way, and it will understand what I mean, and current sportswear industry execs, plus many others who don't, again, punctuation is wrong there, work in either industry. Okay? I'm giving you that because this is the current state of the business, and now it's going to give us the opportunity to figure out what the heck potential category opportunity there is, and then how to build upon that based on the ideas in the book. So let's just start by looking at its defining the current market landscape. So financial planning market is well established with a focus on retirement planning, investment planning, so it understands what the industry is. Potential category suggestion. In this case, it's saying a localized industry specialized financial planning. So it's not necessarily speaking to one of those industries, right? But it's talking about industries in this area. So what's the unaddressed problem that we could address with this category? Well, there's many unique financial challenges and opportunities pertinent to the timber and sportswear industries, such as dealing with cyclical market demands, which are not fully addressed by generic financial planning services. So that might be a direction we could go. I'm not loving this, but it's sort of leveraging the ideas in the book, and so let's see where it goes, and maybe we can refine this, right? So now it's going to give us an overall sort of assessment of the ecosystem here in the Portland, Oregon area. It's going to talk about what value we may contribute, what misalignments might exist, and now it's going to talk about the point of view. So the point of view, financial prosperity in Portland demands a tailored approach that respects the unique economic cycles and opportunities of our local industries. So this is speaking to that point that we read about just up above. Challenging conventional wisdom, this point of view disrupts the traditional one-size-fits-all financial planning model by assessing the necessity of industry-specific expertise. And so now it's going to talk about the lightning strike. How do we take this concept, this point of view, and then lay it out into some form of a campaign? So here it's suggesting that an event might be a landmark financial planning summit in Portland that brings together industry leaders, local businesses, and media to discuss industry-specific financial strategies. Different and bold moves. Launch a proprietary financial health index for local industries, providing a unique tool that benchmarks financial well-being and investment opportunities. That's kind of an interesting idea. I'm not sure exactly what to do with that, and so I may say, I explain this further, right? And it will then give me more detail, like what does that look like? The risk mitigation, collaborate with local industry experts to vet the financial strategies presented, ensuring that they are robust and credible. So as I'm reading this, I'm thinking, yeah, you're feeding into sort of the concepts of the book, but I don't really love the idea. And so I may say, what if I want to refocus the practice around just one industry I currently serve? So you can go back and forth and volley and get a little bit more feedback. So now let's see if it gives us a different result. So if you decide to refocus your financial planning firm, and then it's going to suggest that the better of the two options in terms of the industries that I mentioned earlier might be the sportswear one rather than the timber one. Why? Because the timber industry is really not as strong as it historically was, and the sportswear industry is. This is a center of that particular industry, with companies like Nike and Columbia and several others having a major presence here in this market. So it knows that, and that's why it's suggesting we go in that direction. So now we can take a look at a new point of view. Navigating the financial landscape of sportswear industry requires more than generic advice. It demands an advisor who lives and breathes the industry. So again, quite helpful. Now, I didn't talk about whether this is a personal advisor or a business advisor, so that may be something that we focus in on in our next iteration of this discussion. But as you can see, you can volley back and forth and say, hey, I'd like you to clarify this, or I'd like to make this adjustment, and continue to refine the output until you get exactly what you're after. Once again, this is an approach you can use for pretty much any business book or book that is a nonfiction book guiding you through how to solve a problem or how to address an issue, and work through using artificial intelligence to be able to help you come to a decision, work through an issue, work through a problem, and get the results that you're looking for with a lot more input than you might be able to do on your own. If you're looking for help using artificial intelligence like what I've just shared with you, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. My name is David Baer, and I'm with AI Coterie.